Lord Bernhard TV.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lord Bernhard TV, and I've completed the preview of Mortal Shell. And my thoughts on the game is it is very good. Like I've always been saying, with this game, it has tremendous potential. Let's go ahead with the graphics so far. The graphics, I think, set the tone. I think the graphics are detailed. They're dark. The sound, very good ambiance. Music, just a dark gothic, just chants, and as you can hear in the music playing right here in the title screen, I think that sets a very serious, sinister tone, which is excellent. The weapons, I only had one weapon, which is cool, regular sword of a knight. Combat, this is your light swing. That's your heavy swing, right trigger. You can run and jump, so you have the run button and the heavy. And now when you want to put combos together, you can go heavy, heavy, heavy. And he grabs the blade and swings it. Or you can go, heavy, light, heavy. And just mix it up. Heavy, light, jump, stab. So you can get creative with it and fancy. There is no kicking with your feet or like Darksouls, but you can upgrade your weapons with the bench, so forth, and make them stronger. Probably add a little magic onto them and so forth. But the main thing, which I like, it seems like there's 4 different skins or sleeves, as it's called. Like you watch Altered Carbon, when you get into a sleeve, that's pretty much what's going on. You find a sleeve, you get into it. And we've played 2 sleeves in the game. The first one was more like the knight. The knight was powerful, had moderate stamina. The next one seemed like some sort of, maybe it would be a ninja type, a thief maybe, or something like that. A lot faster actually. When you dodge with him, he moves into mists. He has tons of stamina. Does a little less damage. I actually liked that character a lot. The second sleeve that you saw me get into when I was playing. So now this is the shell section right here. Teal, the Acolyte. This is the one that I just finished the game with recently. Very skilled fighter, very fast. This is the undiscovered shell. Another undiscovered shell. And we have Heros, the Vassal, which is the knight. He's probably going to get the most use. He's the strongest. Not a lot of stamina. This guy right here has a lot of stamina, a little lighter on the attack strength. And who knows what these guys are. Hopefully there's some sort of magician, magical wizard or something will be pretty nice. What else did I like? I thought the sound was awesome. Very visceral sound. When you hit, you feel it. The action, everything felt visceral. It was a combat similar to Darksouls, but then it had like an element to it where it was similar to Bloodborne, because the more and more you fight is the more you build up your meter, one of your meters, which allows you to parry opponents. And if you build it up long enough, it allows you to hit L button and the right button and do a special attack with your weapon. Another special thing that they have with the game as well is when you're in combat, sort of like Bloodborne, you got to keep it going, and you build up a small little yellow bar, which is your like special move. It allows you to parry and allows you to use a secondary weapon on your weapon, which is cool, which does heavy damage. And parry and also gives you health. So if you parry, choose to use one of those bars, and then you stab your opponent, you get a certain percentage of your health back, which is pretty cool. But it's a balancing game, because now you're giving up the parry for the further on in the fight, and you're giving up use of that special weapon at least a couple times. You always have access to a thing called hardening, where you can harden your skin, and it acts as the shield. So like in Dark Souls or any of some games, you have a shield to block. You don't have any shield in this. Your body is the shield. You have mastered your body. So when you apply the shield, you take a hit, it resets, then you can use it again. It seems like you can use it unlimited, which is cool. So you always have defense with you, and you can use the defense also for offense. Like if you strike a boss or an opponent or an enemy, if mid-stride he decides to hit you back, you can hit, put up harden up, he'll hit you, then you can boom go in, or you can harden, take his blows, pop pop, and then continue. So that's pretty cool. The level design so far, what I saw, is really good. I can't wait to see more diversity as the game comes out and we're able to really get a grasp of what the full game is about. 2 bosses I played. The first one was pretty easy, but pretty cool. The second boss, the enslaved guy, he was decent, easy. But I can't wait to see some of the more complicated, bigger bosses in the game. I think they're going to do a good job. I have really high hopes for this game. I was really impressed with this game first when I saw the trailer, and I wanted more, and I was not, upset. That's all I gotta say, man. The game is really good. I really enjoy it. It's accessible, punishing as well, but that's how these games should be. So that's really all I gotta say about the game. You have different potions and things that do various things to your sword, various things to your body. I got nothing, so, and you also have potions and things that enhance your health and all kinds of stuff like that, which is pretty standard in any game of this type genre. So you can look forward to that, man. It feels very similar, but at the end of the day, it feels different as well. That's a good thing. Familiarity with the Dark Souls types games, but adding your own little spin. I love the voice acting. Before I end, the voice acting is phenomenal. It just brings you there. It's dark. It has a lot of mythos. I love it, man. Anyway, look out for Mortal Shell. Check out my 2 gameplay videos on the game, and you guys have a good day. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you on the next video. Have a glorious evening.